let's continue our 4A thing. As someone revs their motorcycle very loudly outside. Awesome. Alright, so where we left off, we got to the greatest press conference ever.
A video conference.
Dug up Nanashi, Dad.
Oh, I should have been starting soon.
For the last time, I'm boss at work. Starting to sound like a broken record. Can you get it through her head, Nanashi?
That's dude
Enough
to you.
already, Dad. Jeez.
Hold up. Briefing's about to begin.
Oh, here we go. Greatest press conference ever. You look at the monitor. As you do, you catch Asahi's dad shaking his head in exasperation.
Good morning. This is Fujiwara.
Good morning.
This is a critical moment for us. Tokyo is torn between Lucifer, Merkaba, and the Divine Powers. Right now, they're all biding their time, waiting for a moment of weakness. Someone's going to blink, and when that happens, the results will be devastating.
Gas.
Our top priority during all of this is to rescue Flynn as quickly as possible. Therefore, we've agreed to hold a conference with the angels and demons.
What's gonna happen now?
What's gonna happen now? Yeah, right.
Miss Isabeau. She looks like a pro, even in a place like that. So cool.
Asahi, can you, like, turn the horny down from, like, 11 to, like, a reasonable, like, 8 or
Keep
something?
in mind, right now, we speak for all that's left of humanity. The Ashurakai and the Ring of Gaia are currently out of commission and unable to participate. So it's up to the hunters to take responsibility for whatever is agreed on here.
You're wasting our time. Get on with it.
Temper, temper, Demon King. I believe introductions are in order, are they not?
Shirtless Nanashi, yeah, that'll fix it. Gotta pay 6K to take my shirt
I
off.
think Isabeau is in the best position to introduce you to.
I am Isabeau, and along with Flynn, I served as a samurai of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado. However, when we arrived in Tokyo, we weren't alone.
'Cause you
These
are
men
not
were formerly samurai,
alone.
just like Flynn. Their names were Walter and Jonathan. One chose to side with demons, and the other angels. They perished to become Lucifer and Merkaba.
Wait, those monsters used to fight alongside Flynn?
Is everyone from the ceiling a lunatic?
Yes.
That's enough, Isabeau. It matters not who we
Hey, thanks so much,
It's
Blaz.
true.
Appreciate it.
The humans you once knew are gone.
Ah, my eyes! Nipples.
I am the Lord's chariot, the Archangel Merkaba.
Nipples of God.
I have no desire to play games. State your terms, demon.
Nipples.
This is one hell of a conference.
You can say that again.
Nipples.
were. What's the rush, chariot?
My eyes! It's a chair.
I am the demon lord Lucifer.
Bald.
You have my
Bald.
sincerest gratitude for agreeing to this meeting. My dear humans, and my nemesis, Merkaba.
Arm tumor.
As you wish, I shall get to the point. I request a ceasefire.
A ceasefire?
That can't be true.
Is that even possible?
Even Lucifer is getting desperate now.
So that we
Oh,
may
for
direct
sure
our
was.
attention to the divine powers, no doubt.
Krishna's gathering quite a force of gods and humans under his banner.
Bah.
It is an unfavorable predicament for both of us.
You're an unfavorable predicament.
Indeed. We cannot simply ignore the divine powers. Very well. I accept your ceasefire.
You're a
My
ceasefire.
terms are this. You shall help us defeat the divine powers. I will dispatch my most elite samurai to Tokyo. Warriors of light, each one chosen in the name of our Lord.
And I will lead the people of Tokyo against the divine powers.
Hold on. Why do we have to work for you?
It's only natural. It was my hand that led the evolution of humanity.
Most magnificent.
My feet they shall serve.
Like hell we will.
Our priority is to rescue Flynn. You can fight them yourselves.
Your service is not up for negotiation. Only a human can kill gods and demons.
Nani?
What?
When gods and
you're
demons
back.
meet on the battlefield,
Like hell we
the
will.
most they can do is seal each other away.
Or, wait,
Without
wrong seal.
humans, the war shall never end.
The unclean heretics of Tokyo can accept or kill any god they desire.
Godslayer is the name we bestow upon man, who can kill any being, god or demon. It is for this purpose I granted humanity knowledge and wisdom. Live according to your desires, and you shall gain the power to kill a god. Oh, how I adore humans.
Something the Lord finds loathsome.
Must be
Every time
really
he has
uncomfortable,
wiped
like,
out humanity,
if
and
Lucifer
recreated
ever gets like a nose itch or something with those like
humans
sharp
serve with
talons he has.
unwavering faith.
And now you plan on exploiting humanity to eradicate whatever gods are inconvenient to you?
The room is thick with silence. Thick.
The divine powers intend to use Flynn as their own Godslayer. People of Tokyo, I command you to take back Flynn. He mustn't be a tool of the divine powers.
The greatest press conference
If
ever.
you cannot retrieve him, kill him. Death must come for him eventually.
We're not going to hand over Flynn to the likes of
Yes.
We'll rescue Flynn no matter what. You can't manipulate us anymore.
That's the spirit. Even if you refuse to join us, you'll still be fulfilling my wishes. Go, save Flynn. But first, we must deal with Sheisha. If something isn't done promptly, that monster will wreak havoc on us all.
My samurai shall set out to defeat Sheisha upon their arrival. You unclean
Shit.
ones must do whatever you can to aid them. Think of it as atonement for your
Getting
sins.
his ham on through Lucia.
Damn you for toying with us like this.
The part of him that actually likes to have fun. Lucifer and Merkaba have already disappeared. All that's left on screen is Skin shaking with fury. I have fury!
That's the end of our conference. Everyone will receive their tasks soon. Good luck.
Good luck.
I didn't quite catch all that, especially toward the end there. How about you, Nanashi?
I'm up to speed.
Am I the only one who's clueless?
Yes.
Whatever. The important thing is that we'll be getting some new quests soon. I'll just catch up later using the hunter notes on my smartphone.
Will you, though?
Kid,
Kid.
Lucifer, Merkaba, and the divine powers might be squabbling over Flynn, but I already have my Godslayer. You.
Me.
Fight the humans against the powers. Do as I say and take them out.
I bet.
Let's see here.
Asahi can read? Well, we'll see. She's a Japanese teenager and she's about to butcher this pronunciation of a Japanese word, so we're about to have some fun.
Wants to find some super strong sword called the Ameno Habanero or something.
I mean, she doesn't even say a habanero correctly either, so...
Collecting materials for the Ashurakai.
So I think she's just...
Which should we do first?
Wire our
Quest, huh?
habanero.
Alright. Says here the sword's supposed to be in the fairy forest. Looks like we'll get to pay
Spicy
Nozomi a
sword,
visit.
right? Bum, 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 bum. Bana, 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 bana.
I hope we...
Activating
Very
transport.
important volume change. Banana, 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 banana.
This is the Kinshicho terminal. Activating transport complete.
If you wish to save the city, Superman, fly through these rings. Oh no. I don't know, it feels like everyone does this first, yet there is, like... I would imagine there's, like, specific dialogue if you recruit Hallelujah and then come here. Considering Nozomi doesn't say a whole lot, I imagine Hallelujah probably has dialogue here that just no one's ever heard. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, almost everyone does Titan first. The very first looks like it was attacked. What? The forest luster is gone, replaced with scorched remains of devastation.
This can't be happening. Why would anyone do this? Look, there's Nozomi.
I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the super powerful artifact that's in the forest that is able to kill Sheisha?
Nozomi, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt.
Nozomi is pale from shock, dazed.
What happened here?
What's even better is you find out later that Titan didn't even need to,
Went out to
like,
snap some
really, like,
photos.
burn the forest at all. He's just like,
came
yeah,
back.
I just burned it down
This
because
is
I
what I
wanted to.
found.
It's like, alright,
Did
dude.
I fail the fairies?
This smacks of the divine powers doing. Must have intercepted the hunter request.
I still think it
No
is
doubt
funny
they wanted to
that,
keep human hands from getting hold of Amino Habakiri.
I do think it is funny
Amino Habakiri? That's called Excalibur here.
that Nozomi would
Oh,
actually
must
be
be after the
perfect for
sword.
fighting Titan, but she leaves your party for, like, right before the fight. And she rejoins, like, right
no
after
time
the
for
fight.
rest, Nozomi. Nice work,
You're the
Home Slice.
Fairy Queen.
I'm coming with you guys.
Like, she would legitimately be the perfect party member to use for Titan. But, girl ain't around. That's a massive snake. Oh, man. I mean, Navarre's not bad, but, like, the point is that, like, Nozomi's just straight up counterpicks him. Or counters him because he's weak to ailments, and she inflicts ailments with all her stuff. I'm gonna grab that, chest. No clue what it is, but I want it.
How's that?
Oh, incense. Very important singular point of luck. Shoutouts to Memelef not using Ma as well. For one, it wouldn't have mattered. She didn't use Ma a single time when I fought her the other night.
What a mess.
Which is funny because I
Divine
had
powers
full light
must
and
be
dark
farther
protection on
ahead.
my team, so Ma wouldn't have even done anything.
Nozomi!
Napaya leaps onto Nozomi.
Napaya! I'm so glad you're safe.
It was the divine powers! They attacked out of nowhere! We did nothing to them!
Where are the others?
Other than him, scattered everywhere!
You know what's really funny about that? I do need luck for the next boss, you are correct. But,
I'll hang back. Protect the fairies left behind.
what's really funny
You guys deal with whoever did this.
is that,
They're after Excalibur. They'll be heading to northern
Memelef 2,
find the sword
specifically
at the bottom
Memel
of the
F2,
lake there.
counters any Karns you put up by just spamming
Do you
Maw.
not think us too late?
But if your entire party is immune to both light and dark,
To
Maw
reach the
doesn't
lake,
do
You have to
anything.
get through the maze garden.
So you
No
can
one gets
actually
through that
AI
without
lock
knowing the
Memel
exact
F2
way out.
to only use
How are
Maw
we supposed to
and
get
nothing
through then?
else the entire fight,
Just past the center
just
gate
by
is a
using
chest.
Tetrakarn.
In it, there's a scroll with instructions. Follow those to the letter, and you'll get through the maze no problem. I'll join you as soon as all
I
the
didn't need to
fairies
do
are
that
safe.
because my party setup
I'm
was such
counting
that I
on
just
you.
kind of murdered her anyway. No, Nozomi.
We can't let the divine powers get away with this, Nanashi. Let's go.
But yeah, you can completely AI lock, you can completely AI lock, Memel F2. It's really funny. Again, I didn't do it in that most recent playthrough because I didn't need to, since I was so overpowered anyway that, I didn't need the AI lock. Who will be my waifu now? Asai, useless. Navarre. Navarre will be your waifu. Alright, it's 3 away, 1 towards, 1 away. 1. 2.
How's that?
I don't know, I feel like it fit the type of game that each one was. 3. Yeah, then we really won't have any quality waifus in our party until we get Isabeau. Yeah, cries harder. Exactly. You say that like it's a good thing for it.
Whew, made it. I'm in a hibachi grill or whatever's gotta be near.
Asahi, you are Japanese.
Something tells me the divine powers are waiting for us. There's no way they'll let us take that blade without a fight.
I'll take your blade without a fight. I mean, what? I'm actually gonna let this run into me, but I just want to save first in case it kills me. That was a scream. Is this immune to... Die! Alright, now we run. Mario! Kill me, please. Kill me, please. Thank you for killing me, Bar. That works too. Inanna and everything related to Inanna. Yeah. I wanted them to kill Navarre so Navarre wouldn't throw away my items, because I need those.
How's that?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, she's really good for grinding. Like, she has her use, for sure. Just not a fan. Very cringe.
Look! They've almost found the sword!
At last, the pawns arrive.
Well, that's rude.
I am Titan of the Divine Powers. I knew you'd come. I'm afraid I can't allow the likes of you to wield Ameno Habakiri.
Okay, well, if both characters were adults.
Why'd you do it?
I don't need a reason. It was in my way.
You burned down the fairy's home for fun? You're a monster.
Like I care what you think. The will of the Divine Powers is law. Know your place. I cannot forbid allegiance with the Divine Powers will not forgive.
You are now horny. He is not horny. Shit. I said you are now horny. I guess that one he's not immune to. Fine, her gas, whatever. Yeah, let us not have this conversation. Please. Okay, apparently that one doesn't work. Fine, whatever. I guess he's specifically weak to nerve. That did like no damage. Yo-ho.
Now's my time!
How did he recover from both ailments in one turn, bruh?
Just try to keep up with me.
Okay, I guess that means he's just weak to nerve then. Since poison, since that's all nerve based, which means he would be weak to sick. Four. The needle's 9, yeah. That's so good. You come. Neutral to mind, okay. I love how Nanashi has like 53 points of luck and he refuses to smirk. Very cool.
Just try to keep up with me.
He died to poison! Poison probably did at least 1,000 damage there. And now you get to be fusion fodder for Crit Eye. Navarre's helping. TM.
What?
What?
How's that?
We did it! Let's get Amina, who's it, or Excalibur!
Beta Zhonghui. Claim the sword! I have a sword!
A fine sword. More worthy of my scabbard, but you can have it this time.
Another quest completed.
Yay. I almost put those into. I almost just put that into magic. That would've been funny. Indeed. There we go. Yeah.
Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. God, I love Yo. Wait, no. Aguila is useful. It's whatever. I don't need it. It's useful against Root. I want Tarunda for Sheisha
How are
too.
things going?
You arrived just in time for us to be done with what you would have been useful for, so thank you, Nozomi.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, Zadana! Thank you for the joins up, going ham for 4 months.
Are you okay?
Yeah, the Divine Line's really good.
Yeah, thanks. Managed to get the ferry someplace safe.
You've certainly livened up.
Well, being down doesn't get you anywhere. All right. Let me walk you to the forest entrance.
Always look on the bright side of life. Alright, before I forget. Demon skill 2. Right now. I am 1 app point away from skill expansion 2. Heck. Oh well, that's fine. Oh. What? Huh, weird. Am I almost done this? Relics 2, I need 11 more. A bunch of those. Yeah, Evos are cool.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. Well then. Now.
Well, that's one. Let's see what she has. If she has everything I need still, I'll keep her. Nope, she lost something.
Welcome to the cathedral, then. Now.
I was willing to keep that if she didn't lose a skill, but she lost a skill that I wanted, so. Alright,
Glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you. Why does she have negative support affinity is such a freaking meme to have. So, what are Dis's skills, or do I care? Osamudi Medea Chakra Walk? I don't care. Cool. Nice. This motherfucker. Oh god. Hi, Papelzag. Actually. Oh, no, that's too many things. Oh, actually, wait, no. I want this. Rikunda, Force Flarema, HK. And Aguilao. I don't really need Rapid Heal. Yeah, there we go, that works.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Combois. Combois. That's just pretty good. I do need to make... Can I make Boat Dude? What level's Boat? Need to... Boat Dude. 34, so I can't get it because I don't have the right fusion boosters for it.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. Now,
I can make Pyro Ho. What does Pyro Ho have? Tyrant. Or not King Ho. Because he learns Grid Eye. What are, Oh, okay, I definitely want him to learn those. Okay, so let's do... Short King on the boat. Yeet. Oh, okay, I can do that.
well then.
I know it's cheaper to refuse Apsaris, but eh. see. Do I want MC skill slot next, or do I want to get summon discounts?
Dog duck.
1 up point from that. What would I use in my skill slot, though? I'm gonna swap Hama for Mahama when I get access to it. I'm probably gonna hold on to Marin Karin for a while. Charge. Oh, Crit Eye would be what I would get next. I think I'm a few levels away from Crit Eye, though.
Nozomi, wait.
Nozomi.
I'd like to address the group.
I'd like to address your group. I mean,
Do you know what the divine powers hope to achieve?
Something about salvation, right?
King He-Ho.
And do you
Either
know
Titan or
what
King
their
Frost.
salvation is?
Now that I
Titan
think about
has it naturally.
no.
King Frost learns it.
They wish
It's
to
King
take
Frost's
over
final skill.
the universe.
What? Why?
Nani?
The Creator God shaped this universe, but only after defeating us ancient deities. I suspect the divine powers seek revenge by wresting control of the universe and claiming dominion over the humans.
And what happens to us?
I am, of course, not privy to their plans. But I think we can safely assume that
Humans will die. They plan to destroy this universe and take its souls to a new one they control. But without souls, your bodies will die.
How is that salvation? No one could possibly want that!
The divine powers are projecting their own desires for a fresh start onto humanity.
Are you not one of the divine powers yourself, Doctor?
Please, Mother. I haven't truly joined their ranks.
Mother.
How do you mean?
They're just another set of pieces in a much larger game I'm playing. After they create a new universe, I will take it. Then, I will regain my true form.
And despair!
This is worth sacrificing the world
Oh,
for.
Shikome evolves into...
Of course. The inescapable truth under all life's lies is that this universe is worthless. Gods, demons, humans, Buddhas, Pretas. I will...
Especially the Pretas. Heck, the Pretas.
Existence.
That's horrible. Are you insane?
If I am, I've been so from the beginning of my existence and will be to the end.
To think that I could give birth to such a horror. Yes, perhaps the Creator God holds humanity back from its full potential.
So if I rebuy Shikome, I can let her evolve
Slaves
into
to their own
Ikusa.
bodies and prisoners of this universe.
And I can get Blast
It's
Arrow to
still
replace
life.
Rapid Needle.
This world is one of
Bad
beauty,
Shara.
blessed with bountiful nature.
And then once I can
and
fuse
wonderful
Medusa
creatures.
or
It's
Scaphic, I
worth
can
working
get Grand
together
Tack.
to protect.
And then I'll probably be using Grand Tack for most of the rest of the game until I can get Riot Gun. Well, actually, I don't even need Grand Tack.
Ignore her, my gods.
Oh, yeah, no.
Rely
Dog
on
does
us as it should.
painful levels of edge.
Let go of all that. Break free
So
from
much
the
edge you
shackles
can
of
cut
humanity
yourself.
and become more. Become something
Uh,
that shakes the world.
So you actually probably can skip Grand Tack
In a new universe,
and just
from
use...
dependencies.
So you play with him like a chess piece.
And just
solely
use
to
stun
win
needles
your
until
little game.
I get Riot Gun.
Game. This is something he chose.
This is something.
Accept
he
him
chose.
death, or resurrect as my God Slayer. Though I suppose it's up for debate whether he truly had a choice.
Wait, what are you talking about? Accepting death? Resurrection? Are you saying Nanashi?
Dead.
Yes. I'm afraid he's not quite human.
Dead.
Not anymore.
No longer human, not angel, not demon. He is my puppet.
Oddly appropriate.
A day might come, my son, when I have to put a stop to you myself.
God, why is Riot Gun so obnoxious to get? I get that it's like amazing, but why is it so annoying to get to?
Let's just
Right.
hope that day never comes.
Oh, for sure.
You're sharing your body with a real pain in the ass.
Right.
You okay?
Huh?
A tear streams down Asahi's cheek.
Oh, yeah.
Dead, yeah.
I don't know why I'm crying. You're still the same, right, Nanashi? You haven't changed any. All this gods and demons stuff, I never thought it would change us. And now here I am, learning that you've died. That you aren't even human anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. Nanashi's alive! He's right here! Why?
Oh. Pet the Asahi. I'm literally green.
Come on now. Don't cry. It's okay. Everything will be okay. He's still himself where it matters most. No matter what he's become. You've known him your whole life, right? If anyone could tell he's changed, it'd be you. So please, don't cry.
Mommy Nozomi.
About what Danu said earlier, she and I share more than just my body. I agree with her about the divine powers 100%, and that Dogda's ideas are dangerous.
But what does that mean for Nanashi? Are you saying you might have to kill him?
Well, I don't know. I suppose that's the worst case scenario.
Bring it. I mean, what?
But that's why you should take me with you, to make sure that doesn't happen.
Friendship, friendship, just perfect blendship.
We need to work together. Keep this universe of ours safe. And while we're at it, we'll make sure Dogda doesn't steer you wrong.
What do you mean by that? I don't know. I feel like this
Queen's
is a really
got
sweet
certain
moment with
obligations
Asahi.
and responsibilities. That means getting to the bottom of this. Gotta make sure the forest stays safe. Ain't no one
Not
gonna hurt the
Rishi,
fairies.
probably.
Not on my watch.
Gotta protect the universe, but especially the fairies.
Well, best be on our way.
She can't date me, right? Whee! Whee! You see a familiar girl. Man, girl.
Hello. So, now you understand how Dogda and Danu intend to reshape the world.
Or reshape the
Dogda
face,
wishes
I mean,
for
what?
absolute freedom of his own creation. Danu wishes to cultivate a freedom with others. They may not agree with each other. Still, their ideals are in opposition to both the angels and the demons. Both ways are the middle path. But there is more than one path. Walk your own. I'll be watching over you, no matter what.
Yeah, go neutrality.
Who is that?
No clue. Just know his name's Steven.
Stefan.
Right. Well, guessing won't get us anywhere. Well, let's just put that mystery on the back burner for now.
Stefan.
On to the next quest. First step is to swing by Kasu. Lead the way, Nanashi.
This is the Yoyogi terminal. Activating transport mode. Transport complete.
I have to grab a bunch of relics to finish this relic quest up.
How's that?
How's that? No. Get away from me! No! No! Yeah, too bad.
How's that?
How's that? Alright, let's do this quest here. Boom, 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 boom. I like how spacious the domains are in this as opposed to 4. Yeah.
Yes!
Then he'd just be worse Toki, though. I mean, he's already worse Toki, but, like, then he'd really be worse Toki. I say that, yet we actually use Gaston for one fight in the speedrun and don't use Toki for any. So.
For the fairies.
Oh, goddammit. You. Yeah, I mean, neither of them are great for bosses. Yeah, so was my partner attack. Unfortunate.
Leave it to me.
Here's more! Onward!
Yeah, Toki's mostly good for farming and trash
A
mobs.
trifling matter.
Which is why she sucks in the speedrun. Not forgive her, mister. Ugh, I hate that sound! I forgot about Kabuso noises. I don't know why, Kabuso noises just make me very uncomfortable. Just the way that the purring, like, frequency, like this, the way the purring happens or whatever. Yeah, like, the earliest versions of the run used Toki for grinding. Like, back in 2018, when the run was 11 hours instead of 7. Toki was used for farming.
Welcome to the cathedral, then.
So the reason why I hate Kabuso's purr so much is because I used to stream with headphones. Well, the APOC difficulty run, I think, might use Toki for backup against the hordes. But for conflict bonds, yeah, we haven't used Toki in literal years. So the reason I hate it, so I used to stream with headphones, and that purring noise in the headphone just made me very uncomfortable. So that's why I tend to react so like to Kabuso's purr. Hey, what up, Senna? Hello, hello. Yeah, and I mean, like, even in general, that run from that many years ago is still most people's impression of the speedrun for Conflict Bonds, because it's the only time that game's been... It's the only time Conflict Bonds has ever been shown off at a marathon. So it's most people's, So that run is most people's impression of Conflict Bonds, even though the run is literally nothing like that anymore. Because, again, the run is... now like 5 hours shorter, 4 hours shorter. Oh no, it was a fun run. Like, I'm not talking crap on the run at all. Like, it was a good run. It got me interested in playing the game in general, because I hadn't even played 4A when I watched that run. And like, Beef's awesome. He's a friend of mine. He's an awesome person. Like, love Beef. Just saying, like, that is a lot of people's impression of the Conflict Bonds run, even though the run is nothing like that anymore. Which is just kind of funny. Is it raining outside? How do I not have this quest done yet? Okay. I'm gonna say, I think it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. Huh. It has to be, like, raining a lot for it to be, like, getting down here, though.
Behold my heroism!
Which is cool. It's just funny, the weather forecast still says 94 degrees, mostly sunny, and I'm like, I don't think either of those statements are true at this point, considering it's 8 at night. Die! Doing some quests before I go deal with the other stuff. No, I don't want to recruit Lamberg, he smells. Anyway. That's probably honest. Oh my gosh, these stupid snares. That is probably my favorite death line because it's very fun. It's very, like, weird. It's like, I won't be destroyed, says as is in the process of being destroyed. I'd play regular for where I'm literally forced to recruit him. That is a very tiny fairy, what the heck? Look at how small that thing is. What's the longest run ever shown at a speedrunning marathon? Probably when ESA did P5. Like, mainstream. Well, oh yeah, really, really longathon. If we're talking mainstream or not, because longathon's still somewhat niche.
Yeah.
But yeah, longathon focuses entirely on showing off super long speedruns, though. Yeah, I figured they'd do this gun. I don't really have a particularly good setup for this. Yeah, longathon's really good. That reminds me, I should actually submit for that.
How's this?
Well, that was the original really, really longathon. That was kind of the... That's rude. That was kind of the purpose of the marathon. Was that the marathon basically gave a setting for the Bait and Kaidos 100% run to be done with other stuff happening, like, in the background. Yeah. Because basically the plan was the marathon would open and close with the Bait and Kaidos run. Okay, why do you hate Senri specifically? Okay, it's like really storming outside. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. Alright. Oh, I love rain. I'm just like, hopefully I don't lose power. Because summer rains here can get pretty intense. Alright, let's put a little bit of luck. I wonder why they, like, hate Senri specifically. Yeah, finally did easy damage. Because apparently dealing 60k is easy. But can I please get my relic? Did you grab my relic, thing? Yeah, I live in the middle of a desert, and so we get rain, like, during 1 month of the year, like late June, early August, or late July, early August is monsoon season. It's like the only rain we really get. I mean, yeah, like, it's like one of those things that, like, yeah, over the course of the game, you're gonna get it done fairly easily. I'm more making fun of it. Flying sparks, rolling water. Bring Ippon to Tar. I think. Wait, what are the other quests I have to do? Oh, hold on. Let's go do story stuff, and I'll turn in ones that I have later.
Yeah.
Why does everything resist gun? Makes my life so annoying. Yeah, like, yeah, it's 7k. 7k is 7k. Oh. Oh, crap, I forgot to fuse away, this thing. Yeah, it's 7k and it's something that's, like, easy to fuse, so. Alright, do I want to, like, start up fusing into stuff? No, I think I want to keep farming what I have currently. Onions, charge, HK, Terracotta, Rapid Needle. Only problem with Jack the Ripper is that he takes forever to learn all of his stuff, so this is actually probably a bad idea. Also, I really should, I don't want to fuse you away yet. I really should figure out something to do with his Bai Shushan. Oh, that works. Eventually. Actually, Skogsra is tempting, because she's just an element fuse away from Zakon. We'll see. It's so nice. Which, like, I mean, you kind of have to for a portable game. Alright, let's see. Can I fuse Ippon to Tar right now? I'm looking for Jackie. Ippon to Tar, shit. Of course. Of course, they all involve Muminofu, who's really expensive because of how I fused him. I'll just fuse a new Muminofu then. Or not. Holy moly, it's like really boring. Good against the recruit one. Rather not. And yep, you can fuse anywhere in SJR. You can fuse anywhere in regular SJ as well. Regular SJ doesn't have the save anywhere thing. You have to save at terminals.
All right.
But, like, terminals are pretty all over the place.
Hey.
So that's not really a problem. But yeah, you can fuse anywhere in SJ. Yeah, you have one portable save and then a bunch of, cute ladies to recruit. You're cute. Oh, I'm not a high enough level. Oh, guess who gets to do charm recruiting for a second. Exploits! I like how I said I wasn't going to do this, and then I immediately started doing it. I'm not counting to 150. I'm not talking to Yukijaro 150 times. Or 250 times, rather. The game is pretty generous with terminals, so it's actually not that bad. In that sense, but... honestly, after you get past Mithras, the game gets a lot more fun. Like, Mithras is, like, the last barrier, like, real barrier for me. I know some people don't like Karina very much, though, personally, Karina is one of my favorite sectors. Yeah, my level's too low. I'm grinding, don't worry about it. Yeah, I should explain what I'm doing, because this looks really weird. So there's a mechanic in this game. There's a couple mechanics that are working at the same time right now. So there's a mechanic in this game where if you talk to a female demon while she is charmed, she will auto-recruit. There is also a mechanic in this game that when you successfully recruit a demon, you get EXP. However, if for some reason the recruit succeeds, but then the demon can't join your party, be it because either your stock is too full or you are too low of a level, you will successfully recruit the demon, but the actual conversation will fail. Which will kick you back to the initial menu. And then you can then loop talking to the demon over and over again. Meaning you get to farm basically as much EXP as you want by recruiting the same demon over and over again. So you'll see I'll do this. And now I'll just like rapid heal. And now you'll see I'll get, you know, a casual 23k EXP. No. Alright, replace that with that. Alright.
Nice.
Oh yeah, no, demon, like that's part of what I mean, is that once you get to Karina, yes, I can get my skill slot too. Once you get to Karina, the demon co-op system starts to be less of an issue. I'm also gonna hit summon discount one here. The demon co-op system becomes less of a hurdle. Since you get more options. The issue with the co-op system early on is that you just don't really have many options to like have like a homogenous party.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Chateau, then.
And so once you get later on, you actually have that. Oh, whoops. Forgot I had root selected. Once you get further into the game, you have more options for that homogeny in your party, which makes things easier. Alright. Can I just refuse Chico? Alright, let's go back to Naja. So once you get to Karina, you're a high enough level that you start having more options with that. And you have enough different demons that you can start fusing into any race that you want, pretty much. Alright, I can make King Frost now. Actually, I want to wait to make King Frost until I beat, I'm going to beat, what's it called? Karuk. And then I will... I'll beat Rook and then I'll use King Frost.
Hey! What are you kids doing here? This isn't some playground. Is that...
Yeah, SJ lets you recruit still, I think. It just makes it harder.
Here, take this key card. Can't get down to the 4th level without it. Good luck.
Good luck. It's funny because then you get to the final bosses of SJ and you actually kind of have to use, like, split-up parties. Or use a split-up party. Like, for MLF, you want to use one demon of each different alignment to protect against one of her spells. And then for Shekinah, you want to have at least 2 parties set up. Okay. So it's funny that, like, the game revolves so much around comboing, and then the last 2 bosses kind of... They don't counteract it, because, like, comboing is still incredibly important. It's just funny the way that it, works. Yeah, like I said, I actually do really like Demon Co-op. It took a while for it to grow on me, and I still prefer stuff like press turns over it. But overall, I do like co-op. And SJR is like my 5th favorite SMT game, personally. Though I will say that's mostly because of the story. SJ probably has the best story in any SMT game. Or the best story in the series. It and Vanilla 4 have are my two personal favorites, story-wise, and the DDS duology. So the thing with Shekinah that's interesting is that she's about as difficult, if not a little bit harder than Memelef, but she feels more fair. Like, Shekinah just, like, feels like a very fair fight.
Matsuda's lab?
It's really difficult. But, like, it doesn't feel like you're getting hit by any, like, stupid bullcrap that you can't control, for the most part. Whereas MMLF, there's a number of instances where you have to prepare in a specific way, or you just die and you can't do anything about it, and that just feels kind of
sent this
unfun.
quest, yeah?
Yep, says right there in the description.
I don't get it. Why would the Ashurakai request something from the Association?
Reckon they're desperate.
Whereas, yeah, Shekinah, like, you
How
can...
do you figure?
Other than the Toras,
You know how their leader Tayama went
which
missing,
telegraph
right?
themselves
Ever
pretty
since
well.
he vanished, the Ashurakai's been losing pull. I mean, only reason they got to the top is because they controlled the demon. But now, the factory that made Reds, that fake demon grub, is nothing more than a pile of rubble. On top of that, the Yamato reactor in Ichigaya is now in the hands of Lucifer. And if that weren't enough, word is...
Oh yeah,
Lucifer's
MMLF's
pulling
definitely
their
difficult,
strings
and it's
now.
very hard to outgrind
Guess
her.
they've fallen pretty far without Tayama.
I mean, they were the top dogs before. Now,
Like,
I
you
don't see
can
any
outgrind
ability
her.
to
The thing is,
Asurakai back
MMLF,
up
so
to
MMLF
its
is level
former
76, and in the speedrun fights are at 78,
the
and you still
professor's
don't
done
like do
his
any
prep
damage to her.
Hey, folks, I'm Matsuda. How you do? Let's see here.
How you do?
Why don't I let the big man upstairs talk first?
God?
This monitor's connected
Or
to the
what?
command room on the second floor, and presto, we have Fujiwara.
Dr. Matsuda.
They're definitely hard fights, but I feel like by the time you get to them, like,
Ready
MMLF's
as
definitely a
11.
jump up in difficulty, but, like, if you
Well,
can
let's
get
get
to
started.
Shekinah, then you can beat Shekinah.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you the situation we're in. It's time to deal with Sheisha.
You've been divided into teams for this mission. Each team will be collecting parts from all over Tokyo. And Dr. Matsuda here will use those parts to build a sensor that can track Sheisha.
Dr. Matsuda, can you give them a brief on their mission?
Oh, sure, sure.
Like, if you're at the point that you can get to Shekinah, then you can definitely beat Shekinah.
So, yeah, you'll be getting me some parts. And then I'll take those parts and whip up something that can track Sheisha. I'm
Snake
sure you
detector.
can imagine there's a lot goes into tracking giant demon snakes. So, yeah, you get me those parts, and I'll build it, just like that.
Wow.
As for who's going where for what, I'll let the man on the tube tell you that.
The tube.
We'll be assigning each of you an area.
The
Once
tube.
this transmission ends, you'll receive all the information you need about your assigned areas.
I don't think
I'm
televisions
sure some
use
of you have
tubes
already
anymore.
noticed that the Ashurakai
Nor do
are
I think they did at the time
You
that
may even make direct contact.
the apocalypse happened.
I strongly suggest you avoid any unnecessary conflicts.
You're an unnecessary conflict. Got him.
Once you find your part, just deliver it to the Hunter Association. I'm sure you're all clever enough to have realized this whole thing's hush-hush.
You're hush-hush.
You know, with the secret meeting. But once you get out there,
Things you
there's
just
no
get
way to
out together for
guarantee
them.
you won't draw suspicion.
Yeah, no, for sure. And,
The
like,
divine
SJ is not
powers
for
are
everyone.
sure to try something, so be careful.
25 years ago. It would have been 20...
Gotta be the message
This game
of our
takes place
mission.
in... I believe the apocalypse in this series happens in 2010.
Guess we're going back to Sky Tower.
Because I think this game takes place in
Sounds like you all got your
2035,
details. Tokyo's counting on you.
is
Be
what it
quick.
said at the beginning of this game. I think it said 2035. And it was 25 years prior, so it was 2010 was when Fujiwara is actually.
Let's go, Nanashi.
Let's go, Nanashi. Specifically. Yeah, and like I said, SJR isn't for everyone. I know several people that have bounced off the game pretty hard even after getting a good bit through it. It's definitely very different. And, again, while I personally enjoy it a lot, it took me a long time to get there. Because the first couple times I played the game, I did not enjoy it particularly much. This game takes place... Oh, 2038, okay. Okay, so yeah, so the apocalypse happened in 2013. Right, because the apocalypse happened the year SMT4 came out. So yeah, 2013 was when the apocalypse happened. Yeah, so MC is more of a supportive character in SJR. MC is not really ever going to be your, like, big damage person that he is in games like this and 4 and Nocturne. And that's part of the thing with SJ, is that a lot of people go into it, understandably so, because that tends to be the role of MC in these games, go into it kind of expecting MC to be, like, the damage or the carry, when really he's there to support his party. Which, again, I personally like, because, like, he does play support, but he still feels good and useful. As opposed to, like, the early game of this game where Nanashi just feels kind of terrible up until a certain point, and just doesn't feel like he has a role. Again, it has to do with game balance, why you can't get Playromas early. Since you can get high Playromas at, like, level 20. Like, I could have a high Playroma on my demons already if I were to actually invest in the right stuff. Speaking of which, I can do that right now. Well, I can at least make Sylph. Real quick.